Hello everyone, welcome to CAT class. Today let us see some basic terms used in MS Excel and also main components of MS Excel window. We know that MS Excel is a spreadsheet software developed by Microsoft where we can enter, manipulate and calculate data which is entered in rows and columns. When you open MS Excel, this window appears. Here you can see the main work area is divided into rows and columns. Then what are rows and columns? We know that this is horizontal axis or horizontal line. You can call it as x-axis, and this is vertical axis, or it is y-axis. The area which is parallel to x-axis or horizontal axis is called as a row, and area which is parallel to vertical axis or y-axis is called as a column. Since there are many rows and columns, to identify individual row and columns are given names as A, B, C, D, Z, AA, AB. This continues up to XFD. When you count, there are 16,384 columns. Then rows are given numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10,48,576. So in MS Excel, there are, in a single worksheet, there are 16,384 columns and 10,48,576 rows. Here, a column and a cell meet. Here column E and row 6 intersect each other and it forms a grid or cell. So a cell can be defined as an intersection of a row and column. To identify individual cells have addresses. The cell address format is column name and then row number. Here column H and row 7 intersect each other. So the address of this cell is H7. Then active cell. What is active cell? The cell which is currently in use or the cell which is selected by us in order to enter some data, etc., or to do some calculations. Such a cell is called as an active cell. To make a cell active, just click on that cell. Then, when you click a cell, the address of the cell appears here. This is called as name box, which gives the address of the active cell. So the address of first cell is A1 and the address of the last cell is, we know last column is XFD and there are 10,48,576 rows. So the address of last cell is, you can see the last cell here, this one, XFD 10,48,576. You can use arrow buttons to navigate through rows and columns. To go to first row, hold down Control key and then press up arrow. To go to last row, hold down Control key, then press down arrow key. To go to first column, hold down Control key, then left arrow key. To go to last column, hold down Control key, then right arrow key. let us see different components of Excel window. This is called as title bar. It gives title of Excel file. We know Excel file is called as workbook. Since we haven't saved this file, Excel gives default name as book 1. This is name of the application. These are control buttons: minimize, maximize or restore, then close button. This miniature toolbar is called as quick access toolbar. It provides single click access to frequently used commands in Excel. This is office button. It contains all file manipulation commands such as save, save as new, open, print, etc. Then we can see tabs. Excel displays 7 tabs by default. They are home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review and view. This area, this horizontal bar, is called as ribbon. Ribbon displays the commands available in a tab. For example, when you click on Insert tab, all Insert tab commands are displayed on this ribbon, and these commands are classified into different groups. For example, Home tab commands are classified into clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells and editing group. Font group contains all font manipulation commands. Then this is called as name box. Name box displays the address of active cell. Here active cell is E8. That address is displayed. This is formula bar. This formula bar displays the content, either the content or the formula entered in a cell. For example, in this cell I have entered a number, and in this cell I have entered a formula as equal to 56 plus 89. When I click on cell G5, it shows 12. Whereas when I click on G7, instead of displaying 145, it displays the formula entered in this cell. This button is called as select all button. When I click on this button, it will select all cells in the worksheet. These are called as column heading buttons. These buttons are used to select entire column. These are row heading buttons. Using these buttons, we can select an entire row. These are sheet navigation buttons. If our workbook has many sheets, in order to navigate from one sheet to another, such as last, first, previous, next, we can use these buttons. This tab is called as sheet tab, which shows number of sheets in Excel workbook. By default, there are 3 sheets in a single workbook. We can insert a new workbook using this insert worksheet button. Then these buttons are called as vertical and horizontal scroll bars. These 2 scroll bars are used to scroll through our workbook either horizontally or vertically. This is called as status bar. It shows status of current worksheet. These are view buttons: normal, page layout and page break preview. This is zoom button. Using this button, we can zoom in. This is zoom in. When you move towards plus, it is called as zoom in. When you move towards minus, it is called as zoom out. It is similar to magnifier.